Hi everybody, Dr. Bill Crawford here, psychologist, speaker, author of 8 books, host of 2 PBS specials. Here again to bring you another tip on how to help you create the life you want, how to bring more clarity, confidence, and creativity into everything you do. Today I want to talk about a subject that was inspired by a comment to one of my videos. You know, I encourage you always, feel free, if you have thoughts, questions, feel free to put them underneath the videos. I love to read your comments and respond to your questions. And one person wrote to me after my video on kind of combining the past, the present, and the future. She said, well, gosh, does this mean that past struggles are meaningless? And I was really glad that she asked that question because I would never want someone to come away from one of my videos or seminars or books and thinking that somehow something is meaningless. Matter of fact, my philosophy is exactly the opposite. So I wrote back and said, no, actually I think it's about giving meaning to the past, the present, and the future. That is what it's all about. However, she asked such a great question, I thought it deserved its own video. And about that time, I got an email newsletter from Allen Counseling Resources here in Houston. And it talked about the Japanese art of kintsugi, which is repairing broken pottery with gold. It's actually called golden repair. And what happens in this art is when a piece of pottery is broken, it's repaired with gold, so the piece of pottery or what is repaired isn't just fixed, it is improved. It becomes a work of art. I think that's a wonderful way of looking at our past, especially our past struggles, if we can give them meaning and repair them in a way that adds meaning to them, the present, us, and the future. For instance, a lot of people, I think, give meaning to past struggles without really knowing what they're doing. They may be afraid that this means I can't trust people. This means I can't trust my own judgment. This means there's something wrong with me. This means I'm never going to be happy. So that's attributing meaning. Psychology calls it the attribution theory, or how we attribute meaning to our experiences. And for those of you who follow my life from the top of the mind philosophy, you know it's actually this middle part of the brain, the limbic system, that is the interpreter, the giver of meaning. So we've got to be very careful, full of care, how we give meaning to our past. So I think what we can do is look at our past struggles and say, okay, did I give some meaning to that is maybe incongruent with what I would recommend to someone I love? You know, that's one of my favorite questions to ask when we're looking at how do I want to think, how do I want to feel, how do I want to be? Would I recommend this to someone I love? See, I don't think we would recommend that someone we love look back at their past struggles and think somehow there's something wrong with them, or that they can trust no one, or that they'll never be happy. So I think the challenge is to look at our past struggles and give them very purposeful meaning. On one level, we're a survivor. We survived. Congratulations. Chances are there's something we learned from it that allows us to move forward in a more purposeful way. We can repair those broken parts of us with gold. In a sense, we become this work of art. We become enriched with the experiences of the past. Because they will either be things that we're either trying to let go of or forget, which of course is impossible, or that we redefine in a way that gives us a higher sense of purpose, more confidence in moving forward in the day, without needing to be perfect. That's what I love about this whole concept of kintsugi. It is not about being perfect. Matter of fact, these are very imperfect breaks. And yet, when they are repaired with gold, the piece becomes a work of art. I'm thinking that is our present. We give meaning to the past in very purposeful ways to allow us to bring that meaning into the present, act upon it, and still it's not about being perfect, it's just about being purposeful. Because if we do something on purpose and it works out for us, that's good information. If we do something on purpose and it doesn't work out for us, that's good information. We can still take that into the continuous recreation of our experience, ourself, and our life in a way that we would recommend to someone we love. So if you've had some past struggles and you have maybe attributed meaning to those or yourself or others or the world in a way that you wouldn't recommend to someone you love, in a way that isn't serving you, in a way that's getting in the way of your happiness, your clarity, your confidence, your creativity today, I encourage you to bring some golden repair to that. Look at those scars as part of who you are. It's an artistic aspect of who you are. Give them meaning in a way that you can be proud of, in a way that you would recommend to someone you love. I'm hoping you're enjoying these videos. If you do, please hit the like button. You know how Facebook and Google and YouTube pay so much attention to how many people like it. Please share it with your friends. Again, another measure that all the social media uses to determine whether or not they share it with others. If you have comments or questions, please put them below. I read them all. I try to respond to all of them. Those are wonderful. And if you want me to come and do a workshop, seminar at your church, at your organization, on how to give meaning to our lives, to be more purposeful, to operate from what I call the top of the mind, this upper 80% of the brain, where our clarity, confidence, and creativity reside, love to do that. Go to my website, Ph.D.com. Hit the contact button. Let me know what you're interested in, and I would love to talk with you about that. In the meantime, here's to you, bringing more clarity, confidence, creativity to your past, to your present, to your future. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.